My name is Ben Yumkas, and I have Asperger's syndrome. Basically what that means is I'm incapable of comprehending social cues, so basically I can never understand what another person is really saying or intending to say. I'm basically the closest a human being will ever come to a robot. But not like one of those regular beep boop bop robots. It's like one of those robots from Japan that really look like human beings but only have a set number of responses to certain questions. I think I saw one of those once. That actually might have been a real human being. Recently I decided that I had had enough of not being able to understand social cues, so I decided to run an experiment. And what I would do was record emotional and social cues, analyze them thoroughly, and then learn how to become socially aware through repetition and practice. My hopes for this were to become a better person and friend to those around me, but also to educate the general public as to how someone with my mind functions. This would be the Yumkas Experiment.
I really appreciate what Ben is doing. I think it's a really cool way to kind of educate people on how Asperger's works. That being said, what is it exactly that we're doing here?
I just want you guys to be acting natural. Just think of this like any kind of regular conversation, so, just act natural is all I'm saying.
Okay.
What did you think of the econ test?
I thought it was okay. I mean, I don't think I did that well, but it was reasonable.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not that big of a fan of this.
Hold on a sec. Stop. Cut. I'm not loving it. Feels a little cold. It doesn't feel natural. I really, really want natural, so do you guys think you could do it again? Like,
The whole thing?
yeah, this is scientific method. It's experimentation. You have to have all the same conditions and variables. And was your hair like that when we began the shot?
But I kind of think Ben is overthinking things.
So right here is where I'm doing most of the analysis, and I've got this handy little book here, and what I do is I go moment by moment in the footage that I captured, find a facial expression, look it up in this book right here, and when I match it up, I can tell what emotion they have. So as you can see, these little divots and wrinkles by the edge of her mouth, they're supposed to indicate happiness and that she's about to smile or she's in the early stages of one. If you see these series of wrinkles by the sides of her eyes, according to this, she is wanting or desiring something. I can only conclude from this one of two possibilities. One, that she's being completely genuine about her emotions, or two, there's a muffin on the other side of the table that she really wants. Oh, hey.
Hey, who are you?
I'm good.
Good, that's great.
I see you hesitated for a second. Is there something wrong?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
So, do you and Jeremy still hang out?
Not really. I mean, he kind of stopped calling me.
Oh, sorry. Thought you guys were still friends.
It's okay. I mean, you know what they say about assuming.
Yeah.
It's usually wrong.
Right. Because it makes an ass out of you and me.
Right. That was the joke. I mean, I was trying to subvert the humor of the original by saying something completely different to go against people's expectations, but that kind of throws that off, so thanks, I guess. I was looking over the footage from the final test, and I thought I was doing everything right. I mean, I was keeping conversation, I was keeping eye contact, and yet, when I was analyzing Joanne's facial expressions, there were textbook levels of discomfort all over her face. So, maybe I didn't exactly get the results I wanted, but did I at least learn something?